Welcome to Technically Explained. Today in this video we are going to practice some simple GRE questions, verbal questions. So my first question is, because he was usually so unabashed in his misdeeds, she had planned thoroughly to lambast her, but the dash in his tone changed her mind. So he was so unabashed, he was so shameless. We can say that unabashed means shameless. So he was usually so shameless in his misdeeds. She had planned to thoroughly lambast. Lambast means criticize or scold. So she had thought to criticize him, but then again the dash in his tone changed her mind. What in his tone changed her mind? It cannot be audaciousness. Audacious means overly confident, overly forward. So this is wrong. Despair means hopelessness. Hopelessness in its tone doesn't make sense. Sadness doesn't make sense. Sadness in its tone change our mind. It makes a bit sense, but not that much. We are looking for something which is contrition, which is remorseful. So if we can have a look, we have a remorse, and the other is contrition, which is actually the synonym of these. So both these two are correct to fill out this sentence. My second sentence: Bill Gates is known as the best known for the as the founder of Microsoft, and you all know, and one of world's richest man. Absolutely right. But after events transpired in the exact way in which he said they would, Gates may be seen as dash. So he has predicted something and that has come out. Bill Gates has predicted something and that has come out too. Should we call it magician? No, magician does not predict something. Should we call it capricious? Capricious means unpredictable. For example, he has a capricious mood, which means unpredictable, which means keep on changing. So this is also incorrect. Conspicuous means clearly visible. This is also incorrect. Avuncular means kind and friendly towards less experienced person. It does not make no sense here. It makes no sense here. So only we are left with is prescient. Prescient is something that tells about the future events. Third is, there are two types of people in the world. Okay, we have a colon, which means they're the first type, those who act before others act, fine, driven by a moral compass, is a fine, and those who passively dash, only responding proportionately to what others do. So they return like to like. What's the right word for that? That is reciprocate. Reciprocate means to return good like to like, to return like to like. Begrudge means rush karna, which does not make sense here. Cheat also does not make sense. Commensurate is usually used for salary. For example, when I say that my salary is commensurate with my workload. The dash of the president company congratulated the new president. Now we can straight away say that the former president of the company congratulated the new president. We are looking for the synonyms of former. So the ex-president, we are looking for former or ex synonym. It cannot be generous, it cannot be mean, it cannot venerate means deep respect. So erstwhile is the synonym of former or ex. That's why erstwhile is correct here. Number 5, while talent is unmistakable when we see it in action. So talent is recognizable when we see it action. And unambiguous. Unambiguous means clear. Clear definition of talent continues to dash expert. What does it do? Does it continue to confuse expert? Does it continues to befuddle expert? Befuddle also means confuse. Does it continue to annoy experts? Well, annoy is a very strong term. Exasperated is a very strong term to use here, so it's not right. And confuse and befuddle are also not right. Elude means that they are not able to understand it thoroughly, so elude is the right word. He realized his mistake and felt, obviously, he realized his mistake and felt remorseful, which is contrite here. He does not feel jubilant. Jubilant means to be very happy. Connive means to collude in something doing evil, to help someone in doing evil. And contrive also does not fit here. So contrive does not fit here. So contrite is the right answer. While the question was dash in its motivation, the wordage she employed left many feeling offended. Okay, So we have while, again we have a contrasting sentence. So the question was that, and the wording she employed left many people offended. So what we are looking for, we are looking for something that is opposite of offense. Opposite of offense. So if we look at here, we have aneuchus, which means harmless, and we have anodyne, which also means harmless. Acerbic and caustic and sarcastic both have similar meanings, but that does not fit here. Anodyne and aneuchus both means harmless. So the question was though of not harmful in its motivation. The wording she employs made people offended. My teacher is very kind. He is anything but. Anything but means not at all. So if the teacher is very kind, so what is she? She is not at all strict. That's it. And we have a strict here. So she is kind, which means that she is not at all strict. Anything but means not at all. Her experiences volunteering abroad were dashed to the group's discussion. She did not just bring them up to boast. So her intention was not to boast about her volunteering experiences abroad. They were actually what? They were actually relevant to the group's discussion. So what we are looking for, a relevant synonym. So a digression, no, it's not a digression. Tangent, no. Insignificant, no clue. Futile means pointless, again no clue. Futile and insignificant are synonyms here. Germane means relevant, so this makes sense, so this is the right answer. Final one, while we risk dash by undertaking this renovation, we should never let harsh criticism impede genuine novelty. So there the criticism is our hint. So we should, while we risk, it means that we are going to get some castigation, which means scolding, which means criticism, by undertaking this renovation. Fatigue means to be tired, which does not make sense. Conspicuousness again means visibility, which does not make sense. Banality means unoriginalness, so it also does not make sense here. So while we risk castigation, while we risk criticism by undertaking this renovation, we should never let this harsh criticism impede genuine novelty. So criticism was the hint here. So that's the 10 questions regarding GRE practice questions. Hopefully you like it. Thank you.